What's going on, guys? I know it's been a minute, but today's the day. We're going over the race. I've narrowed down a few different questions. Give a little quick summary of the race. I've narrowed this race recap down into 6 different questions.
Yeah. Siege. Riley. Ted.
The camaraderie was fantastic.
Collectively, we're all one team to take this challenge and overcome it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get savage! Breaking the rules!
When you crawl out from underneath the covers every morning and you sit on the edge of the bed, you have a choice before you.
We're wired differently. We have to set a goal that if we hit that goal, we're guaranteed to make sure all that other stuff in the middle is going to happen. Why 3 o'clock in the morning? Why don't you sleep? My appetite. I say, E.T., I want more. I can do more. If I accomplish this without a father, if I accomplish this with my mom being a teenage mom, if I accomplish this as a high school dropout, if I can accomplish these things from this start, now that I'm at this place, knowing what I know now, what can I accomplish? And I want you to think about that. I want you to think about more than just what you're going to do financially, more than what you're going to do in this industry in the next 3 years, right? More than that. What's your appetite? What are you going to do that will ensure that when the alarm clock goes off, that you are already up 10, 20 minutes before your alarm clock goes off? Why?
Do the work. Do the fucking work.
You've heard me say it before. No alarm clock needed. My passion wakes me up. Listen to me. No alarm clock needed. I can. I will.
Alright, so prior to every challenge that people face, there are these brief moments with yourself, if you will, that, you know, time and everything around you just somehow, some way seem to slow down. And in these moments, we want to make sure that we're completely in sync with our mind, our bodies, and our goals. That's exactly what happened to me moments before this race. First off, I was actually pretty pissed that I had to take the one flavor of pre-workout that I absolutely despise, which is sour watermelon. Right after that, I was feeling excited and I was feeling confident. I really wasn't nervous at all. If really there were 2 words to describe it, it would be calm and collected, and I could not be more happier about those 2 things. And because I was those 2 things, it allowed me to have a really strong start. How I felt during fucking fast, man. I felt like fucking Flash. Well, yes. Well, no. Well, yes. I did feel fast. I felt prepared. I just felt like I was in control of my speed, my body, my breathing, everything I needed to be in control in. That allowed any stress and anxiety to be completely eliminated, and it allowed me to really just have fun. I think that a lot of people, whether it's your 20,000th race or it's your very first race, everybody gets nervous, everybody gets excited, everybody gets anxious. What I recommend is just making sure you are basically just over-prepared, because if you're over-prepared, you can do whatever, whenever.
At the end of your feelings is nothing, but at the end of every principle is a promise. Behind your little feelings, it might not be absolutely right now because you just all about your feelings. You all on your feelings. You don't feel like waking up. So who does? Single day, that one day you didn't get up could have pushed your stuff back I don't know how long.
Don't let that happen. Get aggressive, be vigilant, attack and destroy the weakness in your head. Go. Everybody wants to do work when they're feeling strong and they're feeling refreshed. But what's more important is when you actually do the work when you're feeling tired and feeling weak and feeling lazy. When you have those feelings, it's even more important to step up and get some.
There are areas within myself where I cannot compromise. I have to hold the line. I am going to work hard. I am going to train hard. I am going to improve myself. I am not going to rest on my laurels. I'm going to own my mistakes and confront them. I am going to face my demons.
Was it challenging? Of course it was challenging. You know, it's a Savage Race. No, it's the best obstacle courses in the world, according to their website. Whether that's true? The number one thing that was actually challenging that I was not expecting at all was the mud. There's a shitload of mud. Like, literally, if I could describe it, just a shitload of mud. Walking through a lot of mud. And if I knew it was going to be like how it was, might have prepared a little bit differently, but then again, there's really nothing you can necessarily do to prepare for that type of muddy infrastructure, if you will. The hardest obstacle itself, though, was the grips on the wall, climbing the wall on the grips. I forget what it's called, but that was probably the hardest part of it, just because the grips were literally, I don't know, maybe an inch or less in width. Plus, on top of it, you know, you're wet, you're muddy, you're slimy, you're whatever the case may be. Long story short, you don't have a grip. Third challenge, I'd say, would just be not knowing the time. Not necessarily time of day, but knowing your time in the race. If you just train right, you're confident with it, and you don't overthink shit, you'll be good.
There we go. I feel like this has been nothing but fucking walking in a river.
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's cheap. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? Mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks lunch. And it's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king of my jungle because of my mentality. Come on, Justin. I need something.
So yeah, we're in the Savage Race, and we're doing great. We're wearing all orange, and I don't know what you guys have seen, what you haven't seen, but towards the end, there's a few obstacles I want to make sure I record. So I'm gonna do that. If there's things that you don't get to see, I apologize in advance, and hopefully I can put it in there for you. But let's continue. Last mile of the race. This is what it's all about, dude. It's me, the wilderness, the wind. Look, anything you fucking set your mind to, you can fucking do. It doesn't matter what anybody says. The people that live with you, the people you date, the people in your inner circle, it doesn't matter what any of them fucking say. What matters is what you tell yourself. What matters is what you tell yourself every single day. As soon as you fucking get up in the morning, you say you're gonna do something, get up, fucking do it. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you're broken. I don't care if you're broke. Look, you want something? Go out and fucking get it. All right, optimize performance, baby. Phase 1, Savage Race 2022, last mile. Let's go. Not being fun about it. I'm through with your toxic world. I watch it burn to ashes outside with no regret. Let the fire rise inside me. I'm on fire. All my life I've been waiting for a chance to burn it higher. Like me, I won't stop till it all ignites. One punch, one shot will never break me again. Nothing you do can take me down. I'll never flinch. No fear. I'll never walk away. Let the fire rise inside me. I'm fighting. Finish this. Finish line, baby. I've been waiting for a chance to burn it higher. Like me, I won't stop till it all ignites. See the large. Thank you so much.
You gotta say congratulations, just really Richard too. Yeah, I don't know how to watch that.
I honestly thought I did worse than what I actually did, and that is all because of the fact that I didn't have a watch. My goal, because I didn't have a watch, was to, anytime I stopped, was to stop, aka walk, for no longer than 1 minute absolute max, and that's exactly what I did. Stopped for water maybe twice, and the result for this time was a 30 or 40, it was either 30 or 45 minute difference, but I think it was a 30-minute difference. So instead of a 2-hour 15-minute finish, I finished, and I believe it was either an hour 30 or an hour 45. Am I shocked? Yes, just because I didn't have a clock, but it's nice when you don't have a clock because you just get to push yourself and you don't know. The only thing you're literally fighting is your mind because you don't know what actual time it is. And am I shocked by this time? Again, yes, just because of the fact that I didn't have a watch, but no, because of the way that I actually train. If you train and you know how you train going into something, you should expect great results. If you train fucking hard and fucking disciplined, then why the fuck shouldn't you get first place, or at least in the top category? You know what I'm saying? So you're treating your body awesome and disciplined and kicking ass in the gym and at home and eating and doing all the things that you need to do. So at the end of the day, you're rewarding yourself with a good spot in the race. Alrighty guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch it. Recap of Savage Race Gainesville 2022. If you want pump up fitness videos, anything to do with mental and life motivation, or you just want, you know, to see some dope shit with content and cool stuff, go ahead and follow me on IG. I try to do my best with the content and the posting and whatnot. But if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and like this video if you enjoyed watching this. Really helps out with everything going on. So really appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next Phase 1 fitness video.